Hello, Sean, Richie. Okay, well here we are. It's the Veterans over 60s match. We arrived nice and early for breakfast, meeting up a couple of the old Nomad lads, and of course there's a lot of lads we don't see from year to year, so it'll be interesting to see who turns up today. Just wait for the draw in a minute. Talk to you about that in a minute. Okay, I've just come to have a look at the river.
Yeah.
Bit of colour, not as much as I thought, but
There's nothing upstream. You can go upstream.
it's definitely pushing through compared with how it has been, so that'll be interesting. You could probably still fish a hemp in this. My chances, my guesses are the bream might go. But as I say, it'll be an interesting match. It's a bit of a sellout as well. Well, when I say a sellout, there's probably 50 or 60 anglers here. And it had to be over 60, so anyway, it goes to show you, doesn't it? So we'll do a draw in a minute, and let's see where we draw, and hopefully I'll be able to give you a bit more information and tactics of what I'll be sort of using today. Okay.
Peg on here. It's going to be
Go on, give me inside information, yeah.
there's one peg on here. I said I'd set a pellet waggler up.
Never.
Yeah,
What peg's that? You're not telling me.
peg 52.
Oh yeah, well I had that last week. When did
Took a pellet waggler over that far side,
yeah.
so it did long in that thing.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I reckon you'd have some chuck there.
Well, they live there, I know, because as I say, I drew it, and I seen them under the water surface, but they wouldn't take any. They wouldn't.
No.
You know, I tried casters, maggots, and.
Remember that day when you had them all them perch? Them big
Oh yeah,
perch?
yeah.
Monsters,
Yeah,
weren't they?
there were some. Yeah.
£9 something.
Down the track, yeah.
Yeah, some big perch.
You got a good memory, yeah.
Eh?
You got a good memory.
Oh, all right.
Okay, here's the motley crew. Great.
Everybody, a very exciting morning, I think, but thank you all very, very much for turning up. Today, as you all know, is you need to be 60 or over. I think next year I'm going to be checking birth certificates, because I don't believe some of you. This match today, I am very, very pleased to say, is being sponsored by the South family. To the tune of £500 will go in the payout in memory of Ray South. So thank you all very, very much to the South family. We are fishing today from 12 till 5. Now, as some of you, I am sure you well know, that there has been a problem on the Corporation Meadow. The police are treating it as a crime scene. So pegs 37 and 38 and whereof have been fenced off. You can only park on the Evesham District car park if you are fishing from pegs 22 to 36. But if you're on 1 to 20 to the bridge, then you can park on the main meadow, and obviously you can park on the ferry. Some of you may wish, if you're on, well no, 36 is too far to walk, but obviously you're welcome to park on the ferry waters and walk if you wish. We are fishing 12 till 5, and when you have come to weigh in, will you please take your fish to the scales, and will you also put your fish back? We hope that will make the weighing in a little bit quicker. So thank you all very, very much, and I do hope that you'll have a happy match today. We are giving 4 qualifiers, 2 for Evesham and 2 for Wychavon. which we haven't quite decided whether it'll be for the first and second or whether we shall split it into two sections between the whole of the pegs. We'll look at that when we see the weights come in. If it is predominantly all in one area, then it'll be in each section. Does that sound fair? Thank you. Okay, may the best man or the best woman win. Thank you all very much indeed. And first off the board is Clive Branson, who is on peg 61.
Okay, you are 61.
Thank you, Tony Bishop.
One of the not so good pegs, unfortunately, today, but never mind. You never know. Might have a go for a 10th on there, you never know. Okay, anyway, let's go down the peg. I got my mate Clive Roberts with me today, so I got to drop him off first, and then I'll get to the peg and decide what I'll do then. I was on peg 60 last week. I say I struggled a little bit, and 59, and I struggled there as well, so I can't see me catching that off 61. But you never know. I'll have a go on the hemp. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, right, there you go, peg 61. As I say, it's a bit of an overcast day. And we've had a bit of rain, a bit of colour in the water now, so, well, when I say colour, it's not crystal clear, but you can see a good foot to 2 foot. All right, Terry, sorry, I got Terry coming down to watch us. You okay?
What's this you're doing, Sally Davis Redwood?
Sally, we just pinched a bloody handful of reds off me.
I gave you small.
I tell you what, no, you know Richard Candy, he does the same. He comes, no bait, and he scrounges a bit off everyone. By the end, he got more than anyone else.
He borrowed a towel off me last week.
Tony Davis, a bugger. He used to be a superstar once, didn't he?
Yeah. I never was. So
Right. I got Terry next to me. Steve, all right, Steve Parrott next to me, so good angler. Within the same section. So there you go. Anyway, so I'm going to start off. I've got a hemp rig up, and I've got a bottom rig as well, you know, on the pole. But I've also got a little waggler set up for the bleak, and I've also got a feeder. And I'm going to concentrate on the feeder the first half hour to an hour, see what happens. You never know. If a bream turns up or a skimmer or something, that'd be great. If not, I just fire away, keep pigging, hemping. It is pushing through a bit, mind you, I've got to admit. Boat traffic already, look. Yeah. So I'll ping, as I say, it is pushing through a little bit for the hemp, so that might not work today, especially in the depth I got. I got 15 to 16 foot in front of me, so you know, you never know. I was thinking of setting up like a little tent rig on the inside. I haven't bothered at the moment. I mean, you know, I'm just going to try and go for my sections of 6. It's worth 50 quid, so yeah, try that. Okay, no further ado then, just wait for the start now, and I shall carry on and hopefully give you a running commentary as well. Okay. Okay, we're just about to start. Just went to see Steve next peg then. We're just talking about all the good pegs that have been drawn today, you know. So there we are. We're going to try our best, that's all we can do. As I said, I'm going to start on a feeder with a ground bait and a bit of chopped worm. A bit of worm on the hook. I think that's it. I'm sure I'm still waiting for the all in. So I'm going to chop up a little bit of worm. So I'll try and chop it up fine if I can, because at the end of the day, I don't want to overfeed them if there's any fish there. But you never know, I mean. Oh, great. I got somebody opposite me now in a boat, pump your motor out, making a disturbance. Great. Yeah, well, when your luck's in, it's in. When it's out, it's out. And unfortunately, I'm having one of them little runs at the moment. I had 2 wins the other week, and now a couple of bad ones. So, yeah, what can you do? Can't do a lot about it. Just be happy and concentrate. And try and catch a few fish. Right. I put a bit of worm on, tipped it off with a maggot. So let's have a go then. Is that it? Right, I've just on this short, this side of the middle, I put this going across with somebody in the boat, pumping water out. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to start picking a bit of hemp in and some maggots, because just in case there's any bleak around. So I do catch a few bleak around here sometimes. Right. I should put a little bit of ground meat in, because it's the type of day, with a bit of colour, that you could get away with a bit of ground weight. Does that drop back out? No. Just drop back a little bit then. Okay. Try it again. Put a pinch of maggots with it. Yeah, I mean, the guy above me sort of going across. But, I can't see the point of that. I did draw this peg once before. Well, a couple of times in fact. And I remember on one occasion, I did catch a few perch across on the feeder and on the waggler. In fact, Mark Downs was next to me that day, and I just beat him. He fished the pole mainly. Yeah. Anyway, I keep pigging some hemp in. As I say, I don't think hemp's going to work today. I'll be very surprised. Mainly because it's pushing through a bit and the depth. If it was shallower, it may be half the depth there. So what I'm doing, I'm feeding the hemp a bit further upstream than normal. Obviously allowing it for it to come down. Yeah. I will start pinging some maggots as well, in case there's any bleak around. Yeah. Empty the ground bait. Feeder. As I said, I was talking to one of the local anglers, Gary Seedon, and he's like a local. He knows this water quite well. He was saying you do get the odd bream along the 60s, 61, 62 and that, but basically I think if you're going to catch bream, they're going to be in the late 60s, 67, 68, the 70s, As I said, I've drawn this peg a couple of times, one above, went above that, and I've always struggled, so I've got no great hopes today. But you never know. There's always, as I said, that section to go for. Keep picking the hemp in. A few maggots. So it could be a bit of a boring video this for somebody, only because there's no action really as such. I mean, if there is any action, I'll come back to you. Just going to cut back this last stick on one side because it's not quite going in. Finding the hemp quite right. So I'll just trim back a little bit. I might try putting a couple of balls in there actually. It's a bit better. Hello? What's this? Small Tommy Rough. Keep the gob closed, don't they? Come on. There you are. Oh, at least I am blanked. Just putting a little bit of a tail on as a worm. Tip it off with a little red maggot. Now I'm using my black bream ground bait here, which is aniseed and a bit of fish meal. So yeah, a bit of rubbish coming down the river then. I just had to cast a bit upstream just so I don't avoid a bit of floating debris coming down. Okay. Yeah, so oh, that was a bite. Oh, he's taking a worm. Oh, well, well. Very sharp bite that was it. Right, so what I've done, I've just left a worm on, I'll put a maggot on this time. Yeah, it was a very sharp bite, you know, quick drop back. Interesting. I didn't expect a bite this quick. Of course, with this fresh water coming, whoops, a little nibble in. Oh, this little bit of fresh water, it might bring the fish onto feed. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tip it off with a red maggot again. That was well, I'm definitely getting little knocks. What I've done, I've actually put a bigger hook on. I'm on a 14, maybe I should go a bit smaller. But give it a go now. A few more casts before I change. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually put a bigger worm on. What I've done, put half a worm on this time. Tip it off with a red maggot. So let's just... I might wait for this bite to develop if I get another bite. Because basically I was oh, hang on, what was that? Right, so you just lift it off the bottom then. Just taking the maggot off, I'm going to just fish the worm. A minute. Here comes the boat traffic. Just chopping up a little bit some more worm a minute, because that worm sort of disappeared into the ground bit. It's about 14, 15 foot deep here, so as I say, it's quite hard to fish under normal conditions. Just trying to sort my catapult out. Right there, those couple of definitely getting knocks, very sharp knocks. I got a feeling they're probably rough or something. Yeah, I'll touch it again. Yeah, so I'm just this side of the middle. I remember a few years ago it was really up and coloured, and I actually fished a lobworm. I think he's either on peg below, or might be the one below that again, but I actually won the match. I actually had a big chub, 3 pound chub, had an eel, and I think I had a roach as well, all on a lobworm. Something I haven't brought with me today, unfortunately, but anyway. Yeah, that's something on there. What's this? Perch on it. Yeah, only a small perch. use a slammer disgorger. Maybe that's what it is, small perch having a go. Right, I didn't put a maggot on that, so I just left a worm on it, so. I mean, it's only about 2 ounces, that perch, but normally I'd swing something like that in, but today, you know.
You are definitely a man for punishment, you are.
I know.
I watch all your videos on YouTube.
I can't, I've had one above that, and I went back here again. So,
You won the dead body is one.
yeah, you know, mind you, I can't complain. I've had a couple of decent pegs. I've had 53 and 50, no, 52 and 53, but they didn't produce. Sod's law, isn't it? Yeah. There they are. Pardon? Oh, yeah, so I'm not too buddy. I mean, this is, you know, it's nice to fish this veterans match with all these, yeah, the old timers, all over 60, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's gone downhill. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. I don't know whether the pike have had him or, you know, but the skimmers are just not there like they used to be. Oh, yeah, this is, yeah. You know, it's all about the draw after time, isn't it?
I've been coming every. I live in Upton
I know, yeah.
and I've been coming on a Wednesday and watching it qualify.
All right, yeah.
And I've been coming down to
Yeah, all right, have you? Do you fish yourself then? Do you fish yourself? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah. 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 Spud Murphy.
two of his mates stood behind him, and I come behind him walking back down to the car down there. And his mate just going, you know, you was talking about that reed bed one year, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
His mate just going, what's going on over there? And
Yeah.
he went out and he won the match in 20 minutes. He caught sub after sub after sub.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's a good angler, right? Spud. Yeah. Yeah. He actually qualifies the River Fest the other week. Yeah. I haven't fished any yet. I fished one at Twyford, but I've just booked in now for Stratford and one on the Thames. So, you know, I'll give it a go in it, you know. It's getting harder. I remember the first 5 years I qualified every match, like, you know, but I haven't really put the time in, to be honest with you, on them. I know. You watch my ups and downs. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, he won Riverfest a couple of years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think he's qualified this year.
Yeah. Well, I always had my money on Spud to win it again. The first one man to win it twice, you know.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of people have qualified this year who've both who've won it before. So you never know. This year could be, you know, could be a first for somebody to have won it twice. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know much about the Thames, to be honest. The Trent.
Oh, I see.
Yes, on the Trent. So I get little knocks all the time here, and I'm not sure what they are. Yeah, little perch, I think.
I got behind the boat last week.
Yeah,
I always try and get down in 63. And
perch, yeah.
he, about 10 minutes into the match, he upped the tension and he was on really light pole tackle, you know. The elastic went out about 30 foot.
Yeah.
He got him into the side. And then he went right out in the middle and he went straight on a snag and he couldn't get him out.
Oh, so sad.
Hey, I'll leave you to it now.
Yeah, I knew. Okay.
Continue watching your
All right. Thanks.
escapade.
My escapades, yeah. Okay, all the best. Ta. Yeah. Right, so I think they're little perch, so I just had another one then. So there's two perch and rough, which really, although I'm on the feeder, I was thinking of actually going on the pole with, you know, bait drop it and fish the pole, but that was going to be on my hemp line and then eventually go onto the hemp. So we'll see. I'll keep on this because really I've got more of a chance for a bream further out or a skimmer, you know. I just don't know if the roach are going to go in this. They might, you never know. More of a perchy day. That was nice, one of the viewers stopping to say hello. There's a little bit of a pull in. Could have been a bit of debris on the line. You just try a little twitch it a bit, see what happens. Right, I got this caterpillar sorted. I've been using a big cup lately and I've gone to a small one, so to try and keep the hemp a bit more compact. Seems to be doing the trick. Right. Yeah, just want to check that. We're going to switch just to a double red maggot, just for a change. See what happens. Steve's gone on the whip, I think, or pole below me. just had a little knock then. Red maggot. Yep. Perch. So that was on a double red. Maybe the preferences of maggot, who knows? But I'll keep holding it. I'll try another double red. I won't put any into the actual ground bait this time. Try not to overfeed them. There's a little bit of a wind picking up here, an upstream wind. Should have been ideal really for float fishing. Oh, it was a drop back bite then. Yep, that perch. Keep the same maggot. Right, trying to keep it into the same spot every time. I haven't line clipped it because I don't think it's a situation where I want it to go into the same spot. I want it to be in a bit, sort of a larger area. Within like a dustbin lid. Right, had a pike on. And I thought thought it might have been a chub or something, eh? Bloody things. Oh, well. I seen a big dark patch then, and I thought, oh, could be a chub. But no, a pike had taken the brooch. pike took that roach as soon as I hooked the fish. So I wondered, maybe that's why I'm not getting the bites like I should. Pike is hanging over the feed. Okay, right, I'm going to go back on the feeder now. You know, they are the odd roach to be caught, but they're not queuing up, so I'll come back on it again now in a minute. Just put the tape, secure the hook so it don't get tangled. Here. Right, I give it a bit of a rest as well, so the feeder line, so you never know, the fish might have come back on it. See now. Yeah, it's gone nice and flat now. The wind's not playing up so much, and it's gone quiet though. I just had a little perch then on the feeder, and I've had 2 gudgeon then. But that hemp line wasn't really producing a lot, you know. They were there to be caught, the odd couple like, but I just missed a bite. Okay, be back now. Okay, match is over. It's been an interesting day because with this bit of water, it's actually apparently it's fished quite well. I mean, I thought I was doing reasonably well from this peg 61, but then I've heard there's weights up the top all the way through down to the bottom. So anyway, right, I'll weigh in a minute. What about that? Let me see. I started off catching a few little perch, and then on the feeder, and then a couple of skimmers, and there's a couple of hybrids come in, and then they disappeared. And then I went on the pole, had a couple on the pole, went back out on the feed, had a couple of gudgeon, and then at the end I put a couple of knobs of ground bait in, had a roach on the ground bait on the pole. So yeah, it don't matter whatever I'd done, I caught fish. But you know, the only hope I got is that I won the section. I don't know yet. I mean, they might have more below me, but what I can see, the guy above me is packed in, and he's not admitting to a lot below me. So there you are. Anyway, been a nice day. Going to take a while for the weigh-in yet, so it'll be time to pack up, and then when I do, I'll see if I can do a picture of the presentation. Okay then, see you in a bit. Okay, here we are. That's not bad. It's a £9.2. I didn't expect that. I'm hoping to get in the section with that, but we'll see now. Okay. I'll see you back at the presentation. If I can't record the results, I'll post it anyway, okay? But thanks for watching, and come back next weekend.